Hey, well, I was going to almost say good morning, but it's not good morning. It's good evening. Wow, it's been one of those days. Thankfully, it's almost over. Hopefully, yours went better than mine has. If that's any indication to show what kind of day it's been. Uh, I was going to load into the PTU tonight so that we could, wow, look at the boxes. So we could check out the river, but the PTU is letting me load in, but the elevators between the HABS and New Babbage International Spaceport, or Interstellar Spaceport, is they're not spawning. So I can't get into the spaceport. If I go down to the commons area, I can't get into the garage to get a vehicle. So I guess we're not seeing the river tonight. If I do a character reset or erase and recopy my account to the PTU, that would let me spawn in a different spaceport. But I know earlier today, Lorville was not letting you spawn ships, and Area 18 was not letting you spawn ships. And let's be real, Orison is going to be a tram ride to the spaceport and then more elevators. So I looks like either way we go, we're just screwed on this one. So we're gonna do the reliable shoot lights at rocks. Pad tree. Normally I get pad 4. Have to let me know how the volume is. It looks like it's a little low based on what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna up the gain a little bit. And we'll see how that does. Let's get our sound volume where we want it. I actually like the music louder. Alright, so let's try that. And we said pad 3. Somebody stole our pad. Hey, Claire Bear! How are ya? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Is that the one where she's a comedian? There's like some kind of drama with her husband and she's a comedian? Oh, the Disadvantaged Gamers Fund. Oh, that's gone very well. I need to change that. I heard a badunk. Let me check Discord because I'm not hearing anything, so give me 2 shake. When I use voice meter, sometimes it doesn't set my audio right correctly for Yep, sure as shit, there it is. There it is, now it's working.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
It's Monday.
Yeah.
Is Miss Maisel, is that the one where she's the comedian and her husband's like an asshole?
Yes.
Okay.
On Prime.
Yeah, Mrs.
Very
B and I
good.
saw one of those. We saw one episode once.
Yeah.
How do I get it up? I need to get the elevator up. There it is. Yeah, she's funny. She's witty.
Yeah. Alex Borstein's really good on that show too.
It's a great show. We just got other shows ahead of it to watch.
Yep.
We're almost done with our 3rd iteration of My Name is Earl.
Oh yeah. Well, nice.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things we watch before we go to sleep at night.
Systems activating.
Right.
Systems on.
Hey, Milky. Why are you all the way over there, Milky? The camera can't see you over there, baby. I was saying earlier I was going to try to get into the PTU and go see the river. But earlier today, it wasn't letting you spawn elevators to get to the... Hey, Sneakers. It wouldn't let you spawn elevators to get to the spaceport. So I can't get in a ship to go fly to the river. And I thought, well, no problem. I'll just go to the commons area and spawn a ground vehicle and just drive out there. It's only 440 kilometers.
Right.
Yeah, you can't even do that.
Wow.
Engines
Yeah.
on.
That was really loud.
That's not on me, man. That's you.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
the
it is.
streamer. Oh.
No. It's all good. It's all me. I've been playing around my audio levels.
Why do streamers play with their audio levels between streams?
I had to change this up a little bit. Ooh. Kitties heard their noise. Yes, they did.
Yeah, I'm really bad at reading things. I was supposed to say who gets the treat, right?
No.
No. What am I
No, there's a
supposed to
separate
type in
kitty
there?
treats and there's a separate one for Pagan. I usually give the kitties treats anyway. If someone treats me, I still give them to the kitties.
What did I do? I mean, kitties get treats. Yes, but it prompts me to type something.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
You can type whatever you want. It just gives
Roger,
people a
gotcha.
chance to put something in there, like, they're so cute or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
I've had people just type spacebar.
Nice.
The main thing is the kids get the treats. And in April, around the closest Saturday to April 13th, I do a special birthday stream with them.
Landing gear.
Yep. They get a special birthday stream.
So I stole a medium mining laser off of Paratum Cavator, my Ask Explorer. That's set up for cores. Whatever. Like, they put it in the game. I had to see it, but core mining, I'd rather just scratch at the beams. So, anyways, I put it on Flow Scavator, the Anaconda. So now I have 3 medium mining lasers on my Anaconda. I don't have infinite power anymore, but I deplete the asteroid before my lasers overheat. And I snagged a size 6 cargo rack off of my Type 9 and replaced the fuel scoop with it. So
Nice.
now she's packing 256 plus the refinery, so I haul in 262 a trip.
Nice.
And I found an extra 2,000 tons of storage on the carrier. I had 2,500 something resonating separators that I just destroyed.
Oh, all left over from the community goal.
Yeah, last month.
Jeez.
3
Those were
weeks,
still
4
there?
weeks ago. Yeah, I'm bad. I parked it there and put a buy order and never paid attention to it. So it's on me. According to my calculations, though, I have both given away 5 billion credits and made 5 billion credits. I don't... Either that or...
How did you give away 5 billion?
Yeah, I know, right? There must have been a time when it wasn't calculating the value of the carrier into my assets, into my character value.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Are you
saying?
looking at Inara?
No, on Elite Dangerous inside the codex.
Oh. Okay.
Because for a long time it said my current assets was 11 billion, and I was at 16 billion when I bought the carrier. So
okay.
I had done the math and assumed, okay, well then I guess I just lost the value of the carrier until I sell it back or whatever, and then I get, it calculates then. But now it's saying I'm 13 billion.
Well, that's not very consistent at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, and I know I've given away a good amount of money. Yeah, see, I'm worth 13.49 billion credits. and I've got 2 billion in cash on me and almost 3 billion in cash on the carrier. It's just the maths aren't adding up. Either there was
No,
a
they are
time when
not.
it wasn't calculating the 5 billion for the carrier, or I have given away a few billion and made a few billion since I looked last.
Well, wasn't there a time when you were buying platinum for like
Yeah, I
300,000 a
actually
ton?
overcut you. Yeah. Usually either I go to a flat rate or I just take your advice and run whatever you're running.
Yeah. Well, I just like to make it so that I like to
but
figure
you're
so
at
that I'm going to make at least 20.
392%, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, 400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like to make it where I know worst comes to worst, I'm still going to make 20k per ton.
Yeah.
And that market's so volatile.
On platinum, no, I know, right?
Yeah.
I need to get back to the bubble and make this money.
Is that what you're going to do tonight? You're going to unload it?
Yeah, I'm going to try to I'm going to get back to the bubble and start the process anyways.
I don't know if Johnny's on. Johnny loves to unload carriers.
Right.
When I sold mine, I went to the station and saw the station was buying for 285, so I was selling it to him for 280, and he was making 5k per ton, which isn't great,
Right.
but I mean, we unloaded like 5,000 tons, so.
Yeah.
So I think he still wind up making like 15 million, 20 million, which isn't bad for like 4 trips.
Yep. Well, I've got 17, 18,000 tons of platinum to get rid of when I leave.
Yeah, you got quite a bit. I'm trying to mix up my stream so I'm not just doing like 3 Elite Dangerous and 1 Star Citizen every 5 days.
Yeah.
Laranite. Ooh, that's actually a good Laranite rock there. How are these other rocks? If these other rocks are good Laranite, we may just slum it and do Laranite.
Do you want to grab Cycles or move up there with her?
We can.
She's
Yeah, grab her.
alone now.
Grab her. Yeah.
I don't think I can grab. I was trying
Try
to
it.
earlier. Let
You
me
should.
try again. No. Oh yeah, I can. It was just lagging on me.
Yeah.
I put her in the wrong place.
Nope.
Nope. You know what just happened?
So fired.
Yeah, well, I moved the voice channel, not the person. I don't have the ability to move people, apparently.
Really?
It gave me enough power to move the channels around.
Oh, well, that's a fuck up. Hey, Miss Cyclist, how
There we
you
go.
doing?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm talking.
I was groping you, but I moved the whole channel instead of grabbing you. Sorry.
You're okay. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on, Jack, because while we were doing this, I got up and
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
went to the bathroom and came back. Oh, I was like, oh, we should be getting pretty close. And I come back and they're just sitting there. I was like, what is going on?
At the
Then
same time, maybe she's not lonely because she's got Jack to talk to. So.
Oh, there's somebody else here, but they're not talking.
Oh, in your stream?
Yeah.
Me. I'm there.
Oh, you're there?
I am there.
How are you doing, Creepy? You doing okay?
Jack is being a very good friend, and he collected some items for engineers that are you have to buy from you can't buy them anywhere else but a very specific station. And they're on a time delay, so you can only buy you need 50 of them to turn in for the engineer.
Yeah.
But, like the first one I ran into, they were like some type of cigar. But you could only, but you could only buy 15 of them like every 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The rare commodities are pretty neat.
And
There's
then,
a cap though, right? Like you can only go so far to get value off them.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
You can sell them anywhere, you can only buy them there, and the farther away from where you get them, the more they're worth. But I think it caps at like what, 10,000 light years or less?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know taking them all the way to Colonia does not get you like millions per unit.
I wish, because I'd definitely be doing that shit. I'd be like,
Take some.
We're farming
take
this
some, Hutton mugs, the whole Type 9 of Hutton mugs out to Colonia and bring back some Jack stills.
Absolutely.
right?
Now, there's also an engineer there's one that wants the cigars, and there's another one that wants a special type of alcohol.
Brandy. I've already done that one.
Okay, so
Just
you've done
plain
that
old
one.
brandy, though, right? Or is it a rare commodity?
It's a specific type of brandy.
Welcome, Commander.
Majestic.
Hey,
And
Majestic, what's up?
The one that we're doing right now is the Fujin tea, which you can't sell on the carrier, so it's not like I could just buy it off of Jack's carrier. And I only have a 3A limpet controller on here, so I have 2 limpets, and he's dropping 2 at a time so that we don't have an NPC come by and try and snag them, so that I can get my 50 and go turn them in real quick.
Oh, it sucks that you got to grind it that way.
If you go to 13 clicks outside of a station or the carrier or something, you'll be pretty much left alone by NPCs. They don't come out that far. 13 to 15 clicks.
Limpet lives matter.
Limpet lives do matter.
Collecting last 2. I've got 3 items left to engineer.
Hey, Young, how are you doing, buddy?
I find a technology trader. Which, Jack, would you be so kind to figure out which one sells that Guardian shield reinforcement?
Pagan, who's the fanciest engineer in this server? It's Leo, right? Leo's the one that's always like, oh, I'll get you the engineering. Here's my bill, blah, 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 right?
Yeah, Leo's one that likes to do that, and
the one that hasn't been seen for weeks now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to itch for some engineering, and I know it's going to be a pain, and I'd rather have somebody just say, here, get this many of these and that many of those. And
do you have ED engineer?
No, like I said, I'd rather not. I'd rather somebody just tell me instead of going through all these third-party clients and painstaking research and all that nonsense. Somebody's done it 100 times and they can just tell me, and so I'm looking for that person.
Well,
hey, Young, you doing okay?
If you tell me what you want engineered, I can tell you.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't get to participate with I didn't participate with Space Engineers. We DoorDashed last night, and we DoorDashed tonight till like 9:10, so I didn't have time to mess with it. I probably will at some point. It's just tonight I need to get my Star Citizen stream on.
So fucking loud.
Who's loud?
the game?
People in game.
Come on now, give me some decent quantanium or I'm going to run freight. Ooh. It's 2%er. What's the other one? Yep, it does. I need to figure out how to play Space Engineers. There's a guy, KJH, I used to watch. He did a lot of Space Engineers. I need to find his old streams and watch them. I have not had much luck with the PTU today, Majestic. I was able to load in finally, but I couldn't get into the elevators that go to New Babbage Spaceport to get out.
Doubt it. They were doing they weren't going to do a new update yet because they're going to try to figure out what the fuck is it.
Yeah. Well, I was finally able to log in after 2 days of trying, but elevator's no worky, so I'm like, well, I'll just go down to the garage and take a buggy or something and drive out there. Can't even get the elevators to the garage to work. Oh, Space Engineers was your first game? That's cool.
Oh, first game?
Yeah, Young says Learning Curve SE was actually my first PC game. No, Young, this is 3.16 because 3.17 I could have a riveting stream of running around New Babbage and not getting into any working elevators. Believe me, I've tried.
Oh, I'm just trying to think. My first PC game, and I don't even know if it classifies as a PC game, it would be Oregon Trail.
Right. I think we mean modern gaming. Like at school doesn't count because if then like it's like
Okay,
Oregon
then
Trail or one of those or later on like a lot of SimCity 2000 in like 8th grade. Yeah.
it was Wolfenstein 3D for me.
Okay, yeah. Yep,
3D.
likewise.
Okay. One of my
Wolfenstein.
first PC games at school was a Wolfenstein. I was problematic, so I didn't get to go to recess, but I did get to play with a computer.
So Wolfenstein, and then there was Doom after that.
Yep.
And I loved them, but they made me barf. So that's when Mark and I would tag team it.
Oh, I did efficient on this one.
If that's the case, Young, are you on a computer tonight? If you are, we can run some cargo together.
I don't remember what my first PC game was.
Counter-Strike Source on my
Okay,
crappy...
I'm about to snack my graphics card. It's doing that shit.
Oh, Nightbot, you ugly minx. Hold on a minute. Let me think here.
This graphics card.
Twitch, you bitch. She won't let me type in there because I'm signed in, but I'm not signed in.
Let's see. Can't I unban?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 5-second. They should be fine. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm just trying to add Young as a regular so that Nightbot won't do it again.
Ah, roger.
A 4% quantanium ruck. The back of a cereal box. What? How are you playing a Was it something that came on the back of the cereal box? I'm confused. Granted, it doesn't take much, but still, I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, Creepa, thanks for the question. I'm happy to answer that for you. The answer is whatever you feel most comfortable with. Personally, I like the mine in the air in Halo because it's pretty chill. I don't have to worry about pirates, and there's plenty of asteroids. The biggest asteroid that you'll find out here in the air in Halo currently is 5,122 tons, so it's a lot easier to mine it. Like this rock right here, if we look at the specs for it, it's 4,600 tons. So they're ripe for prospectors. So this one's 4,931 tons. It has 3% gold, 24% diamond, and corundum. Obviously, most of what we want to mine out here is going to be quantanium. So what I do is I go around and look for rocks that are about 30% quantanium, and then I mine them and take them back over to Crew L1 and sell them.
Greetings, Commander.
If you have escorts, the moons are a great place to go because you can get quantanium faster. But you do need escorts. There's a lot of people that know about the mining on Lyria and places like that, and they will either go grief you or try to pirate you. So, I mean, if that's the type of gameplay that you want, then by all means, go out there and have fun. I most times just want some chill mining. When I want combat, I'll go look for combat.
Good evening, good evening.
Hey, Young, what's new and improved?
So to explain what I was talking about in chat earlier, so, the back of, like, normal name brand, how do I say this? The normal name brand with the tiger on it, and a couple of other cereals.
You mean like Frosted Flakes? It's okay to name drop. It's okay to name drop.
I don't know what I can say.
Unless you're like a General Mills spy, then you probably shouldn't name drop.
No. So General Mills had this thing going on to where, and they also had it with Reese's Puffs and everything else like that, to where on the back of the cereal box, there was this thing called millsberry.com. And if you were to log into there, it was kind of like it was the TV version of like XM. Move. I think it's called Move. IMVU. That's what it is. IMVU. It was a 2D version of that, but a kid-friendly 2D version. So like you could buy a house, you could fix up that house, and paint the house. It was real general stuff, and they lasted for I think about 10 years.
That's a good question, Creepa. If you're in a prospector, a quantanium rock anywhere between 4,600 tons and 5,100 tons. If the rock is somewhere between 4,600 tons and 5,100 tons, if you get one that's about 30%, that will fill up a prospector. And when you haul that back and you refine it, that's going to gross you. Now, you got to take off your refinery fees and stuff like that. But a 32 SCU rock is going to get you about 240 to 250 tons. If you give me a second, a cute little chart we have here that will help us. So we've got a refinery chart that I run. And we can use this. There's a section over here. So we'll just say right over here. Let's say that the mass of the rock is 5122 and it's 30% quantanium. It's going to net us 29 SCU of quantanium and it's worth 257,000. So that's how much it's worth once it's refined and sold. Now, obviously, you have to take refining fees out of that and things like that. But, you know, that gives you an idea. So generally speaking, if I'm mining and my goal is to just crunch and make money, then that's what I do. I go for rocks that are about 30% or so. If I am just out here streaming, shooting the breeze, you know, whatever, then I'm a lot more forgiving with what I make. So, tonight I'm streaming and I'm kind of having a chill night. It was a crappy Monday and I'm looking forward to some time with friends. I'll probably take anything over 20%. So, but that's just what I do, so.
Is there a RAM cap that you can put on a mini ITX?
It's usually dictated by the board itself.
Yep, the chipset dictates the max amount of memory that it can address. And if you have a chipset that's more liberal than the CPU is your memory cap. Like the generation of CPU that was on my previous system maxed out at 32 gigs of RAM. It couldn't address. The address bus wouldn't go any higher than 32 gigs of RAM.
So you could add 64, 128, and it still would just stop at 32.
The memory, the CPU would never access it, so it would just sit there on the motherboard unused. Creepa, yeah, well, there's the thing with the rental prospector is that you can't change the head out, so you're going to struggle with the mining for now. However, in 3.17 we get mining gadgets, and those mining gadgets are going to be a big help for people with rental prospectors and rental moles, because that gadget you will put on the asteroid or the rock and it will make it easier to mine it. It may take down some of the resistance, it may take down some of the overcharge, it may help you charge that rock up faster, and there's also consumables. Have you checked out... Here, let me bring up some links for you real quick. There's a link in there called the Ultimate Mining Guide. It is hosted by a server called Space for Games, and that has a lot of valuable information in it that is probably going to help you. Mining in a rental ship will get much easier in 3.17. That doesn't mean that you're screwed right now. That just means that you're going to need to get some buddies to go with you. Or, like, you can do what...
Like,
you can do what we did with Young. Young would rent a prospector and go out into the Halo with us, and we would help him crack the rock the first time, and then he would break it up into smaller pieces and then harvest it and go sell it. And we basically did that. So basically, you need some buddies, or you need some consumables to help you. But that Space for Games site is very, very helpful. It's got some great charts to tell you what you need. Are you in a rental prospector right now? Hopefully this is a good quantanium rock. Are you in game right now? Are you in the verse right? Yeah, okay. Why don't you send me a friend request? I'm PaganLinuxGeek. Send me a friend request. If we can party up, then I can help you crack some rocks and you can sell it, make some money. I've got 2 rocks here. I don't know how good they are. One of them, I think, was 11%. So we're going to drift a little closer and scan these guys. And see what we get. Let me go back to the Discord.
Oh, at like 8,000, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 down, it drops back down to like 500. I'm just like, oh, okay. These are normal prices I'm acceptable of paying. There's like one, maybe 800 in there, 1,000. That's okay. I'm expecting that.
Are you talking about the system builds, Young?
Yeah, I was looking at the mini ITX, and then when I started on the process, the first thing that popped up was like $8,000.
Yeah, he was looking at the brand new Threadrippers.
No. Do we need to go to the menu to add? No, not at all, Creepa. All that you got to do is type something in chat. Here, let me show you what to do. You type /add contact and then the person's name. Like, so it would be /add contact space PaganLinuxGeek. And that's going to send a friend request to the servers. I can check and then authorize it on mine. But, Young, what I was going to say is there was a Jay's 2 cents video that he made recently, and he talked about a budget gaming build. He went down to Micro Center and did a budget gaming build. And when I say budget gaming build, his target was 1080p gaming at 60 frames a second. So
out the door for like
9.
Was it? Yeah, 962 with tax.
With tax and a video card. That's the kicker. And a video card.
Isn't the video card the expensive part?
That was the second most expensive. Well, actually, that was the single most expensive part of his build.
Yes.
The CPU is below that. So my point is, if you followed that build, I went to Amazon just for shiggles. I went to Amazon and said, okay, let me find this processor. Let me find that motherboard. I found a comparable system build on Amazon that was $300 for the CPU and the motherboard. So
now, is it true that like you always want to kind of get memory new, or like
no, that's more your hard drives.
Your hard drives have to be new. Don't buy a used hard drive.
Never buy hard drives. You might not know what you might find on it.
Creep, if you want, I can add you I can send you a friend request now, but your game name is going to be broadcast on stream. I mean, if you don't want me to do that, whisper it to me on Twitch and I'll do it privately.
Wait a second. Pagan, you have a viewer named
Creepa.
That's funny. Because
ironic.
That your other account.
Irony. The irony in that.
Oh,
might
creepy.
need a new name for your other account.
Right.
Oh, yeah. What Young's talking about is I have an alternate account named Mr. Creepy. That's what he's talking about.
It'll be so neat if we can find a system where we get this much platinum and have no
There you
other carriers around. Oh my goodness.
So, Creepa, if you hit F11 and go to pending, you should have something in there. It says add contact. That's an 11%er. It's not great money, but it's money. And then all we... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what is the difference between Intel and AMD? But you can
Depends on who you ask. You've got the AMD fanboys and fangirls, and you're talking to a couple of them in the chat right now. And then you've got the people that don't care, and then you got people that are Intel fanboys and fangirls.
It's basically Ford and Chevy. I mean, if I don't think Pagan will disagree with me with that, because Pagan and I have opposing views on CPU brands, and I'm not going to say which one I like. And
it's fine.
Pagan.
Honestly, if you're going to go by pure core count, go, I want the most cores for my money, you're going to want to go AMD. Pure and simple. If you are a core freak who wants the most little hamsters and the most little wheels turning, then you're going to want to go AMD. There are people who would argue that the hamsters turn faster and longer on Intel, but there are those that would be like, you're so full of crap. We have more hamsters. It doesn't matter if they're like 1 mile an hour slower.
And Jack says both do the same job. Just find the one that fits your build and budget.
Right. Okay. Camilla, so we have friend requested. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bedlog on my mole and see if I can join you in the verse. I'm going to try joining your server. And then you can... we can meet up in the Halo. Well, never mind, too late. Well, it looks like we're both going to be in the menu. I'll join you. Don't worry about it. I'll join you. Just stay where you are. You're good.
What does it mean? So, I noticed some RAMs, because Star Citizen, I feel like RAM and GPU are the two more important things.
Yep.
With some RAMs, I see it says, RAM size is 32, quantity 216 gigabytes. Now, does that mean that Go ahead.
That means that it's 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes to make for a total of 32 gigs.
Aren't there some RAMs out there that are the same size, but 8?
Generally, most RAM is going to be on more than one stick. You're not going to have one stick of 32.
And honestly, you're much more efficient and you have better performance if you actually run 2 sticks and you run them in separate channels. So if you run 1 stick of RAM in one channel and the other stick of RAM in the other channel, then you're going to get the best performance, generally speaking. There are some caveats, but if you have 32 gigs of RAM, you got 2 16 gig sticks, or it's cheaper to buy 4 8s. You buy 4 8s, populate all 4 DIMM slots on the motherboard, you're good to go.
Okay, so that's how you increase, like you get to the higher numbers, is you have essentially more slots. Or wait, what's the most slots?
I sent you a party invite.
What's the most?
Most gaming motherboards have a maximum of 4 RAM slots.
Okay, so now if you pull up your map, you're going to have a marker for me. This is me. So you can set a quantum travel path to me, or I can set a quantum travel path to you. But honestly, what I would recommend is come on over here and I'll help you correct some rocks. The reason why I say come here is because Cruel 1 is the best place to refine quantanium. They have the best yields. Okay? And I realize it's going to take you a while to get here, but that's fine. It's going to give me time to scout.
That's the big stick.
Was it Teddy Roosevelt that said that? Speak softly and carry your big stick?
I believe it was.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Teddy.
Did you say? Oh, is that what he said? Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I can't hear over the awesomeness of 3 mining lasers.
Systems activating.
Jack.
The awesomeness that is mining lasers.
Yes.
You know, I thought about building. Speaking of stuff, I thought about building the mole. No, the raft in Space Engineers.
I don't know if that's a good thing or an inefficient thing in Space Engineers.
It probably would be inefficient, but I mean, it'd be nice to see.
Somebody was building something today and it kept falling over. I don't know if that was it Raven?
Probably.
Probably.
It's like, bloop,
Hey.
there it goes.
When I got on the Discord,
If you check the workshop, you can see all the mods there. I think I see the Cuddy Black on there.
Yeah, it's
So-
the graphics aren't the best, especially since it's voxel. But I mean, it's not entirely crap.
Okay, so something else to bear in mind too, Young, is if you buy your own
sounds good, Jack.
if you buy your own stuff, then you're building it yourself, and I'm not casting any dispersions towards your tech ability. I don't know what it is. So when I make my offer, it's not that I think you're stupid. I'm just saying, I'm reminding you that you're in a Discord server full of computer geeks.
Yes,
Yeah, like if you're trying to build a computer, these are the guys.
yes. I have not bought a brand new
Oh,
system.
and you. I guess you're a tech nerd too. Sorry.
I have not bought I have not bought a brand new tower from any store since Vista came out.
Nice.
Vista. Oh, I don't know if you can be in the cool club anymore. It's been the 90s since I bought my last pre-built system.
Well, it was tax money,
Jesus.
and
Oh my God, Cyclist. I don't know what to do with
Hey.
you now.
Tax money? You mean to
Do I
tell me
need
you
to say
still
more?
get taxes back?
Put you in
I'm
probationary
always
nerd.
talking, I'm
whatever.
always talking to the tax man.
New tag.
So,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know how long ago, but my friend, she wanted me to help her build a computer.
Mhm.
And I had to go buy wood. She wouldn't turn the camera on. Why? But, you would have probably fucking hurt listening to it. I thought she was going to break her. I thought she was going to break her PCB for a graphics card. Or something. Oh my.
What does it mean when it says about 16 cores and 32 threads?
16 hamsters, and each hamster is coordinated to do 2 things at one time.
Okay, so basically, if I wanted to have 100 files opening and stream YouTube and do something else, it could do that without crying.
Probably would.
it probably, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I just need my next computer to play all the next generation games and run like 4 Twitch windows and Netflix at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, right?
It's been my experience. The biggest hurdle to running multiple Twitch windows is your GPU.
Twitch is so intense.
It is.
It really requires you to have a workhorse.
Oh. Nathan,
Yes.
where are you looking at this at?
I'm just looking.
The
I'm just scrolling
internet.
on PC Builder. I'm just scrolling on PC Builder.
How about ibuypower.com? Anybody? Anybody?
Well, you're in
Or-
Jersey, right?
Yes, there is a PC Richards near me. Well, not.
Oh,
near
don't
me,
even go there. There's a micro center not far from you. I know Jersey's not a very big state, so
Wow.
there's a micro. No, hear me out. There's a micro center there, and micro center has the best prices.
And they'll build it for you.
Depending.
Yes,
You are
and
the
they
second
will.
person-
That's debatable.
You are the second person to mention Micro Center. The first.
If
being
Ron was here, there'd be 3.
That's debatable. That way.
Well, you'll be happy to know that the closest Micro Center is New York,
Oh, cancel that.
and that's a train ride. That's a about an hour and a half train ride.
Well, it's better than
Here.
8 hours for me.
Hang on. Here, look at this. Are you looking at my screen? At my Discord screen?
Hold on.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm looking. All right, so that says North Jersey. All right. So
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not asking for your address, and remember,
No,
there's
no,
two
no.
of us that are live.
no.
Your
I'm
exact location right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yourself.
100 Pennsylvania Ave.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
100 or 1600? Hmm?
Yeah, 1600.
I saw that movie. I saw that movie. Don't fool me.
I won't be there.
If you
I
go,
guarantee I won't be there. But no, that one right there, I'm looking at that location. That one is even still 44 minutes driving, and I take public transportation. So yeah,
okay, I was unaware.
you're fine. You're fine. I'm not
with
shooting.
where I live, a car is mandatory because our public transportation is shit.
What?
Yeah, I can understand that.
What part of the country do you live in? The South or
The middle.
The
Oh
middle.
God, I'm
She
so
lives
sorry.
right in the middle.
Well, not quite the right in the middle. I'm within an hour drive of the exact center of the lower 48.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty close to the middle.
Yeah, pretty. So here,
I'm just fortunate enough.
If you stuck your fork in the shepherd's pie and missed a little bit, you could be where Cyclus is.
so here, because I'm an AMD fan, I'll say PC Builder with AMD. So then you go through here and you can sort by most popular. You can go lowest price. I would say this CPU right here, the 5600G, which what the G indicates is that it does onboard video.
What does that mean?
It means it has a part that makes a pretty picture show on the screen built into the main processor unit, but it's not game worthy. It's not a game worthy CPU.
I'm confused.
It's okay.
Isn't that what the video card is for?
Yes, it has a baby video card built into the central processor.
But
What?
Oh.
The reason why
Yeah,
I
you
say
gotta dumb
this.
it down.
The reason why I say that is if you don't have the well, here, let's go down to the video card. Let's go lowest price. You don't want that. That's trash. You don't want that or that. You're probably looking at this right here, a 1650 Phoenix overclocked. Pagan, disagreements?
A 1650 is not bad at all. I mean, how much is it?
229, 230.
You're not going to beat that on Amazon. I've been looking.
I mean, and then the other options are there's a 6500 XT for 235. There's a 6500 XT overclock for 240, and another 6500 XT for 250.
But if you overclock, that just means more power, like that you're drawing from your power supply. Am I wrong? Like your computer's basically sprinting.
You're overriding some stuff that by default limits certain things on the processor to run it a little faster, a little harder. Now, it's as long as you overclock wisely and you've got plenty of cooling and you just don't go ape shit on it right out of the gate, overclocking's not a bad thing. I mean, there was a point in time when everyone thought it was taboo and you were risking everything, but nowadays the CPUs and stuff that you buy, they're binning them. So they're like, okay, this is rated to here, it's going to turbo. In fact, what we used to do to overclock stuff in the past, some chip manufacturers are doing it now natively. You know, they're adjusting clock speeds and voltages on the fly as that processor says, hey, I'm doing okay and there's a heavy load and I'm not too hot. Let me boost my voltage and my clock speed a little bit. Okay, so it goes a little faster, says, okay, we're still working under heavy load here, and we're not too hot, we're still doing okay, I'm still running pretty cool, can I go a little more? So the CPU is doing what we used to do manually years ago, automatically to some degree.
Did you say boost your voltage?
Yes.
Wouldn't that require you to mess around a little bit with the electronics?
Nope.
In-
The VRMs do that for you.
Yep, it's all done via software.
Back in the day?
Back in the day, you had to play around with it. I mean, you had to buy certain motherboards that supported overclocking. The motherboard that was in my previous system was a $300 motherboard in the time when motherboards averaged $120 to $130. And I don't mean a cheap piece of shit motherboard. I mean an average run-of-the-mill gaming motherboard.
Huh.
I
I'm also
overbought
still
with that
trying to
one.
figure out- I'm also still trying to figure out how your logo is like the one logo that is like completely highlighted around it, yet all of ours is just in a circle.
It's because he's matched the background color of Discord.
Yeah, but even still, like
Back remover, I think.
when he talks, his background he doesn't have the circle. Well, he has the circle, but his
Icon.
it covers the green. Like, how do I say this?
I guess I've never looked at it.
You don't notice his logo, like, is matching and everything like that. Like, it flows. Like, he talks, his green circle is like a green circle, and his logo still stays yellow.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. So his avatar is has a transparent background. So it's just showing the Discord app color behind it. Yeah. And everybody else has a full picture that they put up. But so like if you were to take your profile picture and upload it to remove background, like it's literally Google remove BG and it'll get you the site. Upload that picture and it'll cut out everything behind it, and then you upload that as your avatar and it'll look like Pagan. It'll be your face, but then just the app color background. Yeah, it's a transparency.
Okay, I was like, I was trying to remember what my avatar looks like. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Well, because sometimes I've been in like Gigi Edgley's server, and when you're in Discord with her green I'm talking circle is always on because she has a certain setting that she's like priority speaker or something. I was trying to figure out if he meant that was happening or what, but I saw immediately when I tabbed out what he was talking about.
My
Thank
rock
you for
disappeared.
explaining.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can try to explain something and it just doesn't get to the
Because
audience.
there's a circle, but you don't see the circle. It's like he's part of the app. Look, it's like he's part of the app.
I'm not really here. I'm actually an AI. I just pretend to be an old fat computer geek. That's all.
I don't know about the fat. Maybe the old, but not the
Definitely the old stuff. Trust me. It's not a year since the mileage. God, I am not finding shit for quantatium tonight. What the hell? Majestic, did you mine all this stuff out, dude?
That was me like
It haven't mined
that was
in
me
months.
last time I was on. That's why I still can't pay
Fuck.
Majestic back.
But anyway,
I told you I'm not worried about it.
young,
no,
but you...
I just keep digging that hole because like I'm appreciative and I just like thinking of you as a what's that thing they used to do back in the day?
Mentor?
No, it was with the mobsters. They used to a bookie, I think that's what it was, like where you don't pay back and he started taking
Oh, a loan shark.
Yeah, that's what I think was Majestic in the verse. He's my little shark.
So you remember
The Star Citizen
when I
version
gave
of
you
a
that
loan shark.
quantanium a while back, right?
Yeah. Do you like your legs? But young, the whole point that I wanted to say was you don't have to outlay $1,000 right now to build a system. You know, buy what you need. What I would recommend with the given market with the GPUs right now and the fact that they're slowly decreasing in price, maybe start with the CPU and motherboard. Maybe say, hey, am I going to go with Intel or am I going to go with AMD? If you want pure core count, as I said, AMD is your way to go. I mean, if you just like, hey, you know I want to have 16 cores, I would recommend AMD. Because the 16-core version of the Intel chip is so expensive. And it's, you know, it's like so many of these cores are real cores and so many of these cores are like
E-cores
E-cores and Yeah. Oh, I mean, if you want a 16-core machine, you're going to be buying AMD. I mean, unless you just want to just fork out buttloads of money. But what I would recommend you do is consider which way you want to go for processor, and then buy that motherboard that you want. Say, okay, here's the motherboard I want. I'm gonna spend $180 on this motherboard. It's a good gaming motherboard. This is going to be the one that's going to hold my CPU.
Because it's like a brother and sister thing.
Pretty much. But here's the deal. If you decide later that you want to upgrade that processor and go to one that has 18, I know they don't have an 18-core processor right now. We'll just say they do. He could drop that, take that processor off that motherboard, and drop another one on. So they work together. The motherboard is the primary backbones of the system, but you can take parts in and out of it. So that's what I would recommend. Decide which way you're going to go, AMD or Intel. Buy the appropriate motherboard. Put it in a box on the shelf.
And the processor, what I buy is either Intel or AMD does not tell the operating system.
Correct. The operating system runs on either. The only two that are really married, and they need to be married and matched up, is the CPU and motherboard, because you can't buy an AMD motherboard and drop an Intel proc on it. Those days are long gone.
Right, Jack?
Unless, of course, you're trying to build a Macintosh.
That's what I was looking at.
How are you going to open that can of worms?
I was going to say, you can't build an Apple, right?
Well, way back in the 90s, you bought a motherboard, and a 486 was a 486, a 386 was a 386.
Right. Oh, universally. Not okay.
Yeah, back before the Pentium and the 586. Remember all that shit?
Yep.
Do.
I don't.
Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Buy the motherboard and make your chip decision. Buy the motherboard, buy the chip, and then okay, great. And then you go say, hey, does anyone have any RAM they're not using right now? Maybe they could loan me for a little bit of time, and we'll see if we can round stuff up. I happen to know where 4 8-gig DIMMs of DDR4 are.
What is the difference between DDR4 and DDR5?
DDR5 is super overpriced, has a lot more latency for the type of use that you're going to be getting. If you were running server-type operations, or you're going to be running a lot of virtual machines or large files, I would say maybe consider DDR5 and paying out the ass for it. But currently, with what use you're going to be using the computer for, don't waste the money. Buy a DDR4 motherboard.
I mean, I contemplated using one virtual machine, but that's only one, not like
It's
5.
no. I mean, when I say hosting virtual machines, I mean running something like VMware vSphere, running God damn it, the name just flew right out of my head. Proxmox, stuff like that. No, Creepa, 14% is not too low. I'll come over there and help you crack it. Where did you go? So anyway, what I'm saying is, you get the motherboard and the processor. I can send you 4 8-gig DIMMs. We were rounding up memory for Johnny, and one of the people who said that they could get me some memory forgot all about Johnny for a while. And the other day he comes and he says, oh, here's the memory that guy needs. And I'm like, thank you. I just kind of put it to the side because I knew somebody at some point was going to need it. So I have 4 8-gig DIMMs that I can send you. I believe they're 2666.
If they're DDR4, it'll work.
Yep, absolutely. So now you've got somebody who's already donated the memory you need, which saves you $120. So now your $1,000 system build is now down to $870. So you get your processor and your motherboard. I send you the RAM. That's the better part of a system. Now you just need a video card and an SSD and a case.
The case seems like the simple part. The
case is very simple. Newegg has them for $50, and I don't mean a piece of shit case. I mean a decent case for $50.
The SSD, the solid state drive.
Yeah.
How important is that?
That's
for Star Citizen important.
I don't know what just happened because like 5 people talked.
It's the way of the future because we're all really excited about the SSD. We don't want you to make any mistake about the SSD.
Okay, so on a serious note, SSD. Okay. Do you know cars at all?
A little bit.
Okay. Imagine. So your
She
car
looks
won't.
for an analogy.
Your car won't start without a battery, right?
Right.
Basically, it
Creepa, where's your 14% rock?
stores all the information for your operating system, for your games, for your web browsers, for Twitch. That's where it stores all that information.
I
The
didn't realize
SSD
that
is
was
hard
a
drive.
question.
Okay, I found it. Okay.
Yes, the SSD is a different kind of hard drive. Instead of having a little disk that literally spins, it looks like a little CD.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack it for you. And then you can harvest it. Have you ever harvested quantanium before? What happens with quantanium once you start to harvest it, once you get the pink laser, a timer starts on your ship. So once you start to actually harvest this and store it on your ship, you're going to have 15 minutes to get to Crew L1 and refine it. So that's why we're going to break everything down first, and then you're going to hoover it up and go to Crew L1 and sell it. So what I would recommend you do is go in F2, select Crew L1 and Crew L1 Ambitious Stream, the station in Crew L1. Set that as your route. Do it now while you're thinking about it. That way you don't get to have a delay with a map or something like that. And what I'm going to do is go crack this puppy open and then crack them all down to purples. So your oranges are rocks that need to be cracked. Purples are rocks that are safe to be harvested. Okay? So once I get them all down to purples, I'm going to give you the go-ahead, and you hoover this stuff up, fly to Crew L1, land at the station, store the ship. Yep. And then you can sell it to the refinery console, okay? I don't know your experiences with mining, any of that stuff, so I'm trying to gauge your skill level right now. And I need to lower the sound, or it's going to be super loud in my friggin' ears. What's up?
So I think I figured out what I'm going to do for my next computer.
Okay.
What do
I
you do
think
with the
I'm
old
just
one?
gonna go out.
Oh boy.
Huh?
I am.
I'm gonna sell it.
You're going to sell your current build, you said?
Yeah, later down the road. Make it as any one build.
I was going
I
to
think
say
I'm
I'd
just-
recommend using it for a streaming encoder right now.
I don't feel like using two fucking computers though.
I was gonna say, is there a benefit to using two computers for streaming
Mhm.
or for gaming and streaming?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Lots of benefits. There's a lot of hassle. One of the cool things is very, very minimal load on your gaming computer, and the other benefit is that if your gaming computer shuts down or you need to restart it midstream, you can continue talking to people and doing something else on the streaming computer until your primary comes up.
Get the fancy
But how do
pink
you? But how do you
that's
get
not
your?
like this.
How do you get your two things tied back together? Like you have two
Oh.
computers. How do you tie them together on one stream?
You have what's called a video capture card. So, like on the
You have
video
it in-
output of your gaming PC goes into this capture card that is connected to your streaming PC, which is then a video input, and that's how your streaming PC gets the signal in order to stream.
Okay, so Creepa, I'm gonna share some information with you. If you already know it, please don't take it as an insult. I'm not trying to belittle you or throw shade or anything like that. I'm just trying to share the information that I have. That's the way that I do when I stream. I love to help people. As you can tell, we're helping Nathan with his system build. On this mining thing, you can use modules to enhance your mining experience. Like if you look in the lower left corner of my screen, you're going to see it says Vox C3 module, and there's two of them. What those modules are doing is they are combating the instability of that rock, so my power level doesn't bounce around. you notice how even and smooth that power level is slowly creeping up, right? The Vox does that. So your Prospector has 3, well, if you use a Lancet or use a Helix mining laser, you have 3 slots for consumables. One of these I would recommend is a Vox C3. It helps with the instability. So that keeps my power level from jumping all around really bad. What I'm about to do once she hits into the green is I'm going to back down on my laser power and just crack it. Got a bit of a lag spike there. That was not fun. So the initial crack is the hardest. That's usually the hardest crack to make. It's the biggest chunk. It takes the most power. Come on.
Thank you again for the PC help.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, Claire. Good night, Majestic. Good night, Miss Skiles. Good night, Pagan.
Night,
Good
Nathan.
night,
Good night,
Chad.
Nathan. I'll text you later, buddy, okay? I'll text you
Good
later.
night, everybody.
Good night, John boy. Good night, Grandma.
I was wondering if you'd get the reference.
Oh, I
Nice.
got the reference. The Waltons living on the mountain.
Good night, everybody.
Was that
Oh
Michael
my-
Landau?
Crazy.
Kidding me?
Yes.
None of that fuel got
I can't see what's in this rock.
That was why it was so big that he did Highway to Heaven, right? He was already the huge star from.
Oh, yeah, Little House on the
Yeah.
Prairie got him a huge,
Okay.
huge bonus. It didn't hurt that he was good looking and the chicks liked him too.
Right.
And I guess the guys too.
Hi-yo.
Pagan, if you want a good
I'm
single player
sorry.
game,
I'm sorry, what's
Hey.
that?
you want a good single player game to play, go play Days Gone. That was a good. It was underrated, but it was damn good.
Gotcha. I need to get into Space Engineers.
I couldn't get into it. It just feels too complicated for me.
Well, Raven sent me a copy of that the other day. I was like, oh shit, Raven, thank you. First he rents the server, then he sends me a copy of Space Engineers.
He sent me a copy as well.
Aw.
Remember when you ladies first started coming into the channel, I says Raven is so incredibly generous, but he's so modest about it.
Yeah.
Hello, there you go.
Well, he was asking me about it, and because we were in Discord just chatting, and I was looking at him on Steam, and he was like, "Well, which one would you play?" And I was like, "Well," I said, looking at the specs, I could stream Space Engineers easier than I can
Mhm.
Imperion.
Emporia. He's like,
Imperion.
all right. He's like, you gonna get it? And I was just honest with him. I was like, I can't this week. It was $14. I was like, I just don't have the extra
I
money
get
to
it.
spend this week.
I get it. Whenever you spent all your discretionary income, I mean, that's it.
Yeah. So then he was like, we're not friends on Steam. I was like, here's my as soon as he said it, I was like, here's my friend code. I said, send it whenever you want. I said, I'm not gonna even argue with you. I'm not gonna try and stop you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Man, this one's really being a challenge. Pop, you piece of shit. Thank you. Alright, so we got that one popped. Now, normally, Creepa, you're going to cherry pick the rocks that you hoover up. You're going to pick the ones that just have quantinium. Since our quantinium percentage is so low right now, it's not going to be a problem for you to hoover everything that's purple. But I would definitely start with the quantinium. What is this guy right here? Let me crack it all down to purples first, though, because if you hoover now, that timer's just going to be chugging away, and I'm still cracking rocks. Oh, shit. Oh, I hate it. I'm shooting a rock behind it, but it's shooting the rock. It's hitting the rock in front.
I feel your pain, Jack.
Urgh.
I
Piece of shit.
absolutely feel your pain. I don't even want to consider how many hours I spent gathering engineering material. Like, because I didn't redo my shopping list, I had for my shield boosters, I had thermal and heavy duty, and we had redid them for the augmented. I didn't have the engineering materials for it, so I didn't do the augmented.
Oh, that sucks.
What sucks?
The fact that you didn't get to do the engineering you wanted to do.
Well, I still engineered them, just not the exact one I wanted.
Yeah. Okay. I just need to make sure I got all the quantanium correct. Barrel. Let's just barrel. We don't want any barrel. We want the tasty bits. Okay, so I don't know. I can't tell what's in this rock. The sun is right there in the way. If I shoot with a laser, though, the size of the green bar will tell me what's in it. Alright, that's not what we want. Okay, so now you want to hoover anything that has quantanium in it, and then get your ass to Crew L1. Have at it. Go crazy. Hoover all the purple stuff that has quantanium in it. I'm going to go try to find another tasty rock.
What, Jack? What do you mean it's not fun for PvE? Is it not fun because you just instantly kill everything and they can't hurt you? Is that what you mean by that? Wow, everyone got quiet.
We're hunting rabbits.
My inventory and focusing.
Okay, so we were talking about first games a little while ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, by the
no.
modern games, it would be Wolfenstein, and then Doom, and then Diablo. I found Diablo, and it's like, oh, yeah.
See, I went, instead of Diablo, I went Age of Empires.
Ah. This
Well,
was during my
Paladins.
Microsoft sucks, and I won't send them any money craze.
Went from
Evil,
Counter-Strike
evil
Source
empire.
in like 07, 08 to Elite Dangerous in 2013. No PC gaming between.
It's all
I
fixed
guess
weapons
I
because
played
also-
MW2 with CSS, but
Rush says, what about Master of Magic and Master of Orion?
Master of Magic and Magic. I don't reckon. I don't remember those.
MAJIC?
Not ringing any bells. But bear in mind, I was in a Mustang that got hit by a school bus and rolled I don't know how many times. So, could very well be. I woke up in the hospital 3 days later, so. God only knows. I mean, I remember playing door games on BBSs. Does that count? Anybody remember playing Legend of the Red Dragon and shit like that?
Yep.
There you
What
go.
was the first console that you remember playing?
Well, there was the Atari, but I didn't own one.
Yeah, your family owned one. Immediate family, not grandparents or anybody.
No. We were poor as shit. Yes, Creepa, store your shit when you get there. And here's a pro miner tip. If your quantanium timer is starting to get down there and is warning you, you can always land on a pad without requesting clearance first, and they will impound your ship after 45 seconds. So that's something that I do if I'm getting down to the wire. I will just land on the closest pad that fits, and it'll say, "We're going to impound your ship after 45 seconds." And I'm like, please. The downside of that is that you have to pay money to get your ship back out. So, like 10,000 credits. So it's up to you.
Oh, did Johnny get that motherboard?
I don't
know.
know.
I forgot to ask him at work, and he's probably asleep by now if he's not in here.
You could always track it. You know, run the tracking number. I know he's got thermal pay, so he's good to go once he gets the main board.
And then he's got clutch parts coming Wednesday, and I won't be on Wednesday night. I've got to change my stream schedule because I will not be home Wednesday night.
I get it. You're helping Johnny with his clutch.
Yeah, I drive half hour south from work to drive 2 hours home.
That's what friends do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good karma.
So Claire, are you still in Parrot?
Oh, hey, what's up, Eartho? We were just talking about you last night. Things are going good. I'm finishing off my Anaconda coming into this station.
Tell Eartho I said, hello, Eartho.
He can hear you.
Hello, Eartho. This is God speaking. You should try Star Citizen. It doesn't totally suck.
Oh, he's lying.
Unless you're the guy from Bob. Oh my gosh.
That ought to get a reaction.
No, I don't think he did.
The No Man's Sky guy. Oh boy, was that funny?
Survival Bob.
Yeah.
I watched another
like,
20
I'm
minutes of
broke.
that video. I was laughing my ass off. Mrs. B
It's
comes
so
out.
true, isn't it?
Yeah, I sent him a message. I'm like, yeah. I says, I'm laughing because I remember my first time playing Star Citizen. I said, reach out if you ever want to party up. I'll show you how to mine and do cargo running.
Well, that's kind of like I feel his pain. I understand it because it's like until I get that HOTAS working right, it's like no.
Okay, well, all right. Well, did you crash your
I'll read
first
it.
ship in the hangar and make it
God.
explode, killing you?
Oh, I'm guaranteed I will. Yeah.
Well, after you do that, then we can talk.
Well, I did that when it was in 2013 and 14. So yeah.
My second session, my first session, I never even got to the spaceport. Never found my way there. The second session, I loaded in with a fresh cup of coffee, found my way to spaceport, and then blew up in the hangar because my mouse was so sensitive. So I was so frustrated. I'm like, God damn it. Back to the fucking...
And because they're such good eye candy, it really just like ow.
Oh, I was hooked. The second I exited the hab and started walking around. Well, see, back in when I started playing, there was a teddy bear in Area 18. There was a teddy bear in a locker. You could grab it.
Oh.
And I used to. I would grab the teddy bear and walk around, and I just figured everybody walked around with a teddy bear, right? So I walk around, and then, you know, it's alpha, so the first time you walk up to a console, boom, teddy bear is gone. Like, well, I lost my teddy bear at some point. So, I mean, it just became this thing that I would leave, and I would stop by the locker, grab the teddy bear, and then just wait for it to disappear.
Yes, it does hurt the soul, Jack, because I swore that I had them all.
Or you could have grabbed some turtles.
The turtles weren't in when I started, unfortunately.
I know. Same here.
Oh my God.
I always check, though. Every release, I run over there to the turtle soup vendor and see if there's any turtles in the tubs.
The only turtles we found very recently was in Orson.
Oh,
Yep,
you're
and we
good,
can't do
Eartho.
anything with them.
We just
We could just watch them. That's it.
Bastards.
I still can't believe what fucking people were doing. That was awful.
Throwing them to the top of the hab? Is that what you mean?
God, that's awful.
Woo, we found the 2% quantanium rock. God, I am not finding shit out here. He found 14% right out of the gate. I want you to know, Creepa, I hate you just a little bit now.
all right, Jack.
Just
What
a
do you want to
little
go shoot?
Hey,
'Cause
you
I am
should
not
see me
going to look
flying
for that
over.
one effing thing tonight. I'm not doing it.
There was a
And
lag
we
spike
have
that
other
hit, and
shoot things too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I grazed the top of a tree with my helicopter.
Oh no. I'm gonna travel just a little bit closer to Arc L3 and see if maybe that will help trigger RNGs to be nice to me.
All right, send me the invite. I'm jumping back to the carrier now, unless I need to go somewhere else. We'll go try out this new build.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Hey, we got rocks right out of the
Has
gate.
anyone played the Worm Online game offhand?
The what game?
WYRM Online. There's the free version that you can play of it. It's just not as optimized. It's medieval grind. For
If it's
resources.
grindy, I've probably not played it. The most grindy games I've played are Elite Dangerous, and when No Man's Sky gets grindy, I'm kind of like,
Well, then Space Engineers, in one sense, would probably be in the same ballpark.
Is there something tangible that you physically see, though, for grinding? Or is it like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm grinding
Yes.
to buy
Yeah.
this imaginary
But-
stuff that fixes imaginary engineering?
I don't know if you've ever played Vanilla Conan.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
that, and you know how grindy that is. That to me, at the vanilla settings was way too when it first came out.
Have you ever played Minecraft, Pagan?
No, it's not as bad as Minecraft. No way.
Well, no. Just hear me out for a second. But have you ever played Minecraft, Pagan?
For like 10 minutes. It made me barfy and I had to put it away.
Oh, it's emotion.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
As
playing
far
it
as the
because of
grind goes to build the really cool and really pretty structures in Minecraft,
Mhm.
it amplified that by about, I would say, 10 as far as the
10,000.
grindiness goes to get the stuff. Like the very beginning, and from what I've noticed so far, is very, very slow, but you're going to get to a point to where that you've got all the stuff, you just need to build it all.
Right, on your physical backpack, yes, it's like, oh. But, it's kind of one of those things, you just gotta do it.
My shields are critical? Why the fuck are my shields critical?
You never take me out! You always
Oh.
play that other game!
Shields
That's why
I
I'm
forgot to
being
tell you
critical.
this, Sky.
I can't hear
So,
you.
Shields
Sky, so Tarkov did a stream the other night. I don't know when, but they showed off some new stuff.
Yeah.
They showed off. You played PUBG, right? Like very recently with the flare gun, the Collect and Care package.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
they
they
added.
did.
They're adding that to Tarkov. Call on an
Holy shit.
airdrop.
Yeah,
The airdrops are really good on Tarkov.
and they also did for April's Fools. They did the airsoft.
That's a good question. Let me share some information with you on stream. With the mining, you've got choices. Those are the mining options over on the right-hand side of that chart. You see where it says Ferron, Pyro, and Dynex. Dynex, Pyro, and Ferron give the best yields. They cost the most money, but they're also the slowest. So when you're doing your refinery, you're going to have to choose the one that meets your needs for time, cost, and yield. Now, I would ask you this: the Dynex is probably going to take a day and a half, maybe a day, right? But that's going to be the cheapest. Do you need to sell that material faster than that? If you do, then I would go with Ferron. If it doesn't matter and you've got a couple of days, go Dynex, save the money. But that's the chart right there. If you need it super fast, then you're going to want to go with something like XCR, but the yield's going to be just over half what you have. So that's why I'm kind of pushing towards Dynex or Ferron. There we go. I'm trying to get in the habit of muting myself in Discord when I talk to my stream chat, so I don't. Did I just hear Johnny?
You did?
Hey, Johnny, how the hell are you? Did you get a visit from the postie?
No.
Oh,
I am happily livid with them motherfuckers right now.
oh, that is fucked up, dude. It was supposed to be delivered Monday.
Well,
Bastards.
it's just like what I had happen when Raven sent me the GPU. It was supposed to be here on Monday and didn't get here until like a Thursday.
What?
Yeah, he paid for 2-day priority, mailed it on a Friday, and it was supposed to be here on Monday,
God.
and it didn't show up to my house until Thursday. It was here when I got home from work.
Oh, whoa.
Jack, can you put a buy order for these hardware things so that I can get them off my ship so I don't lose them?
Well, that is fucked up.
So it was supposed to be delivered today. They did a thing Saturday, like false hope of Monday anyway. That was the original.
Yeah.
If you look, if I go down to the tracking history, it says I don't care. I live in Missouri. Left where Raven sent it in transit to KC Mo. KC Mo 2nd. Right, left KC Mo on April 2nd. In Columbia Mo, which is about
50%.
2 hours ish. Left Columbia Mo same day. Arrived in Jeff City Mo, which is about 30 minutes from my.
Yeah, but that's south of you. That doesn't make any damn sense.
No, it's northeast.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So it went to Jeff City. Okay, so it left Columbia Mo on April. Arrived in Jeff City on April 3rd. It arrived in Jeff City on April 4th as well, and then it says arrived and back in Columbia on April 4th. So what I'm thinking happened is it ended up on the wrong truck and then it back.
Oh, no.
So now it's stuck in Columbia, and I have had that was at 1 day, and now it's not even giving.
You know what I would do? I would call the USPS number, give them the tracking number, call their support, and just raise a little hell. Because what they can do, the person on the phone, they can expedite that package. They can override that and have them push it on a faster delivery cycle. I'd be like, hey, this is time sensitive stuff. The person paid to have it delivered priority. It should have been here. In reality, it should have been here Friday. Now what the hell? Because I had to do that once. I had a package that was being sent in. It hit Pensacola, and then went all the way to Orlando, and then all the way back to Pensacola again. So the same thing happened. They put it on the wrong one. Come to find out, some new person just threw it in a barrel. The person on the I spoke to support for USPS. They called the local mail carrier. The local postmaster or assistant postmaster called me and apologized and says that they had a new person and she thinks that he just threw it in a barrel without actually reading the label. And that went to Orlando. She apologized and had them bump it back to priority so it wouldn't be another 4 days to get to me. It wound up getting from Orlando to me the next morning. I had it the next morning. That's why I'm just like, maybe call and bitch a little bit.
Go full Karen.
Morning, hopefully.
Right.
Depending on what it says, the morning depends on. Hopefully it just says. I don't know, because like I said, I haven't had an update since.
Yeah, that means they're probably routing it on a... Holy shit, we just got a rock party spawning. B quantanium, please. Transfers 30s, that's encouraging. It's Bexelite, though. It's not quantanium, it's Bexel. Go ahead.
I was full on expecting to come home tonight from work and be building a computer. But
Yeah, you should be, actually. We got a lot of Bexelite here, but not a lot of quantanium. I'm trying to remember the Bexel was like 35 credits a unit, I think. 32, 35.
Oh, back.
Bex, yeah.
44.
That's not too bad. It's not too bad, I guess. I mean, it's not quantanium, but there's a lot of Bexel rocks here. 44. If I could fill up the mole, that's 13% Bex right there. That one rock is 13% Bex.
Oh no. Oh no. Jack made a mistake on his carrier.
What?
So he says, so remember how I had a good stack of LTDs on my carrier? Well, today I figured out what the other commodity I had for sale was. It was LTDs for 12K a pop. So now I have now I have 29.
Oh
like
no.
600 tons of LTDs gone.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, that is rough. I'm sorry, Jack. That is rough.
That was when he told me about him, he said that was his rainy day fund.
Not rainy. Jeez, well, your roof
Yeah,
leaked, buddy.
You need a rainy day fund for your rainy day fund.
Right?
Raining out of his eye sockets right now.
That's pretty much right.
He said because I remember exactly when I put them on sale, and it was to help another person.
Dude, you just got fucked.
I'm sorry, Jack.
So, Creepa, what's your refinery time? You looking at like a day and a half? Day? And do you have a way to haul that quantanium to sell it? 8 hours? That's not bad at all. That'll be ready by the morning. Do you have a way to transport it? Do you have a,
Let's do this.
You do not. Okay. So you'll just need to rent a Cuddy would do it. A Cuddy Black will do it. Hey, we got a 24% quantanium rock here. Yay! And what's the other one? What's the other rock? Oh, come on. Now my ship is... I bounced off a rock while you were doing the refinery order, so she is not flying like she should be. Come on, can we scan the rock, please? Just scan the bloody rock.
3.6 billion in assets and cash.
I haven't checked.
Yeah, Jack. Sorry to hear that.
Okay.
He said it is what it is.
All right, Creepo. So we have 2 asteroids here. We've got one that's a 49%er, which is about twice what you can carry in your prospector. And then we've got a 24%er, which is perfect for your prospector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the 24 for you. You're going to harvest it, rinse and repeat, run back to crew L1, do your refinery thing, and then I'm going to start breaking down this 49%er for me, so we're both going to get some quantanium out of this, okay?
I got some of this done. I ran out of materials because I didn't have it in my shopping list.
So fired.
Oh, it was
God
the
dang.
engineering for my armor.
It's a surprise you have any staff at all, Pagan.
I know, right? Everybody gets fired all the time. Fire all the things. Fire everyone. You're all fired, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, drag drives, monster, thermal resistant supers, heavy duty supers.
There we go.
All engineered. Yeah, we're about to find out.
There, are you mining out there in
Yeah.
Garrett?
So, chat,
I
I
found
am
2,000 tons of extra space.
gonna
my
put us back
carrier.
on live scene here, and I'm gonna step away and go get a drink. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Right?
The girl from
You
Ipanema.
really, I'm sure that's public domain. You really need to use that for your.
Yeah, that's the pagan version. Where the mole really shines is with multiplayer. You get 2 mining lasers on a rock. Oh, baby.
Did you see that link I had about all the modules for it, apparently? On Discord.
Modules for the mole?
For the caterpillar.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's somebody's wish list.
Oh, it's a wish list.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Wow.
wish list.
That was fool me. Gee.
It's alright. Unless you closely follow the project, you wouldn't know better. Good ideas, though. I mean, there was one video that came out recently, and one of them was like this little ramp where you could take like a little buggy and wheel it out. Another one was like a hospital bed and crew quarters. It's like, ooh, that's nice. The Caterpillar's got 4 modules on it, so you could really be creative on this.
Wait, are you talking about that fan-made
Yep.
Caterpillar modularity thing? That
Yep.
guy's really good at his animation.
Creepa, the answer to that question is, do you really enjoy mining? If you enjoy mining, the answer is yes. If you're just mining to get money to get something else, then the answer would be no. Unless you say, hey, I'm going to be using this prospector to buy this ship, and then I'll play that for a while, and then I'll mine again and get money to buy this ship. I mean, if it's going to be something that you're going to repeatedly use, definitely buy one. But if it's a means to an end, probably not the best thing to immediately buy. Mining can get very repetitive and very old quickly unless you enjoy it. I enjoy it, so.
Oh, Pagan, because you're crazy.
Yeah, I am.
That's when Random Jesus doesn't even give you a fair shake. So that, you know.
But you know, I mean, I don't have just mining ships. I mean, if I decide I don't want to mine tonight, I can jump and run cargo. I could do, combat. I mean, I've got options. I mean, in the beginning, you're kind of like, I need to do this, to do this, to do this. I mean, I totally get it. %, quantanium, 789 tons. It's going to be a good rock for you, buddy.
Could hit out whatever your starter ship is and just go do those satellite missions. Those things are easy as shit to do. You can do them in a starter ship. It makes it good money.
Mm-hmm. The illegal monitors. Majestic. Okay, to give you an example, the other voice you just heard is Captain Majestic. He actually streams too. You should go watch his channel. Give yourself a shout out, Majestic. I mean, if you're in the chat, ! SO and then your name. That's why it's there. But
I know that.
What is his name?
Majestic. I believe, is it Captain Majestic or Project Majestic on Twitch?
Project Majestic. I need to change it on Twitch.
I always get it crossed up.
I'm gonna get
One
late.
word?
Yeah. If you go through the streamer announcements, you should be able to find it. On stream.
Yeah, I'm just trying to type in the chat.
Thank you, Claire Bear. I appreciate it.
Bye.
But anyway, that other voice, one of the voices you're hearing is Majestic. And what he's saying about the illegal monitors mission is when there was the wipe, when we had the last wipe in Star Citizen, everyone started over from scratch. I went to mining. He went to security monitors. He was beating me mining quantanium with those security monitors. I wasn't even up to 1 million yet, and he was right at 1 million. I mean, I was like a 500,000, and he was like over 1 million. Just doing the security monitors, he was farming them out. So, yeah, people say it's not mining money. Actually, it can be if you farm it.
You're fast enough.
Yeah.
Basically, what I did, I was over Microtech, and just every time if the server didn't have any emissions, I'd swap servers. without a doubt, because it would take forever for those missions to pop back up. You get 4 or 5 of them popped up at once. Grab them all, go do them. When you get done with the last one, you should have another one up. You just keep repeating the prior.
Keep farming it. So I mean, if you're doing mining to make money and you're like, I don't really enjoy mining, it's tedious. Creepa says, did you start getting more money from them? I was doing them. Majestic was farming them. He was doing 4, and as soon as those 4 were done, if there weren't more to do, he would log out to a server, get 4 more. Majestic can knock out how long? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
It just depends on what ship you're in. I don't even remember what I was using.
The longest I ever remember seeing Majestic was 10 minutes.
Okay. I was using the Hurricane, because the Ion wasn't out.
The longest I've ever seen Majestic take to do one of those missions, I think, was 10 minutes. And that was the...
Not even that.
Well, that was the longest I ever remember you
5.
saying you took 10 minutes.
The minimum, I think the fastest I got it done was like 5 minutes. I think in total 21 minutes I made about 200k? I think. No, it was 100k. Nope. I can't.
Okay.
It's been a while.
I think we're ready to start hoovering. Every other rock I'm hitting doesn't have any quantanium. So if it's purple, it should have quantanium. I would start with the quantaniums first, right over here in this section. These are 100% quantanium rocks. I would start over here, Creepa. And then go from there. And I'm going to hop out and move to the other rock so I can crack my 49%er. Enjoy. Make some monies. I'm going to crack my 49 and then repair my ship. My ship is limping along. She's not doing so good.
There's a fuck ton of zombies here.
What the hell? Oh, HDMI cord. I was like, what the hell is that? Where is my rock? There is my rock.
Again, I wish you'd seen my face when I hooked up that one monitor. Or that ultra wide.
Mm-hmm.
Not the big one, but the other one I had.
Yeah.
When that, the arm just jerked up, my face was just in shock. It ripped that, display port cable. Fucked up the port.
Oh no, really?
The weirdest part is it fucking works still.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fucking hell, that thing was mangled.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous as shit of that monitor. I saw that monitor picture, it's like, oh, I hate you a little bit right now.
Fuck, I gotta fix my own. It's just bleeding because I'm fucking bleeding.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love having two 228 side by side, but like right now I'm staring at 128 with Star Citizen, and over here I'm staring at Discord. If the room's dark and you block out the other monitors, it's not as bad.
I know when I play Star Citizen, I don't even need a fucking backlight or backdrop light at all, because literally the damn thing my monitor's so damn bright, it's literally my own ring light.
One of my coworkers was telling me about this thing that came out some time ago. I don't remember how long ago. He said Mad Catz made it, and then there was a version called Hue. Philips, I think he said Philips made one called Hue.
Oh, Hue. Yeah. I know.
You know, talking about the little modules you connect to the computer and it casts the ambient lighting. It would read the colors from the game. Yeah.
Oh, that's Logitech actually.
Was it? Okay.
Logitech makes a surround sound speak. Well, I wouldn't say surround, but computer speakers with a subwoofer, and they got lights on all of them.
Okay.
It'll match your thing because it'll just pull off your screen's colors.
Oh, okay.
You know, just give you like
Mm-hmm.
a really vague version.
Yeah.
I thought about buying it because people were saying that the sound was actually really good.
Cool.
I've had those things in my fucking Amazon wish list for like 2 years now, or a year and a half. But they're $200. I don't know. I might buy some sometime. My next major purchase is that new computer. Getting this thing sold. I'm hoping these things for CS:GO skyrocket in price sometime soon. Maybe in the next year or two. Whenever Valve releases the next Valve Index 2, I'm gonna pick that thing up as soon as
Yeah. For me, it's a video card. I've been testing this 3050 for work, and I mean, I realize it's not a good 3000 series, but compared to what I was running, it's an improvement.
Oh yeah, that's a massive improvement from what you were.
Yeah. Wish I could keep it. Can I just keep it? No.
Oh, you're not able to keep the computer?
No. The 3050 video card.
Oh. Oh yeah, you have that. It's a secondary. What was in the computer now?
There's a 3050 in there now. I took out the 970s.
So is it an external graphics card?
No, it's a PCI. It slots right in there. It's a Gigabyte 3050. Which for the 3000 series is a
You need to send
anemic.
me a picture of it because it's gonna confuse the shit out of me.
It's just
this is-
it's an RTX 3050 and it's just plugged into the motherboard. That's all.
This is so much better.
I thought it was like one of those expansion slot cards. You can buy.
No.
My friend, she bought this. I think it was an Asus Strix tablet.
Mm-hmm.
It was the new one that just came out.
Oh, okay.
It had an i9 and a 3050 in it, but it also had an external one where you could put a 3080 in it. It's like an external.
Using like the
Thermal.
Thunderbolt port.
Okay, Jack,
Think.
thermal vent
Or
is
no.
absolutely amazing.
It was like, remember those expansion slots on
Mhm.
laptops?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Oh.
It might have
That's
been
cool.
Thunderbolt also, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
When I worked for the fruit company, they were pushing external GPUs that would interface with the Thunderbolt connectors on the on their desktops. Oh shit! They're real proud of that.
You know, when I get
Well,
this
you're doing
helicopter landing, because I don't need to
Beacon
crash and
on
die.
there. It's on.
I'm getting lag
Guy
spikes
might-
out here. Good.
Guy in my area selling a 3070 Ti for
There was a guy that was about an hour and 30 minutes from me that was selling a 3080 900. It was
So how does
debatable.
it guarantee that it's not something mined out, though?
I mean, mining cards aren't bad. You just gotta, if they were well maintained and everything, they can still run for a good bit of time. They weren't maintained at all, and those things are not worth buying.
This is amazing.
The thermal.
The thermal vents, yes. Like I'm shooting ships, and my temperatures go. The lowest I've seen it go is 12%.
That's got to be awesome.
Oh, this is amazing.
How are you doing over there, Creepy? You doing okay?
God, this guy's name is holy moly. I am a moldy hot dog named Moldy.
Yeah, I'm getting it. 3.2 million. I'm collecting all kinds of stuff. This is awesome. Sorry, I'm.
It's fine. Go for it. Nice. Should be a good payday for you. Should get about anywhere between 200 and 250,000 for that load. So between the two, you should be sitting at 350 somewhere. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
There's a guy also in my area that has a matching monitor to mine, but he dropped his or something. Fucked.
Oh no.
They're just. If I
Heartbreaking,
knew-
isn't it?
If I was more confident, like it's got a VGA for it, and I have a VGA adapter, so I mean I could still run it. But
No, it wouldn't. Oh. Sneakers is being.
I don't even think VGA could run 160 hertz.
No.
I know DPI or DVI can run 44.
Yeah, your VGA, I think. What did it max out at like 59 and change?
Yeah, just shy of 60.
59 point something. Anything over 120, and I can't tell the difference. I'll be honest with you. I think that number's lower than 120, but I mean, I can tell there's between 60 and 120. I don't know where the cutoff is for me.
9%.
Oh, that's your temp?
Yeah.
Wow, that's just nuts. Normally, firing weapons makes you hotter.
That's 3 beam lasers, 1 overcharged, 2 efficient, 3 multi cannons at overcharge. Or they're all overcharged, but 3 of them are autoloaders and 2 of them are ensign rounds. And when firing everything, my temperature and hitting target, my temperature is dropping.
Now, if you miss though, your temp goes up, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you got to be really good.
Well, Gimbal is helping that.
Someone
gotta
said
keep them
whenever
in front
they
of me.
pop chaff to not target them.
Yep.
To clear your target, and you just shoot straight ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels good to be mining again.
Did you ever get your fuel transfer ship to work?
No, I haven't been able to try it. I got into the PTU finally. There's been some problems with the PTU. They've been working on it, making a lot of changes behind the scenes, trying to get it ready for server meshing, get it graphics changes, things like that. And it's broken some parts of the services, so they're not working. One of the things that it broke earlier was that you couldn't spawn ships. You would go to the ASOP terminal to spawn a ship, and it would tell you the ship was spawned, but it wouldn't give you a hangar location. You run out to get your ship, and your ship's not there. And then there was a problem where
Ooh, Anaconda.
you couldn't even spawn in. You couldn't load into the game. It would just go on an infinite loading screen. And then they fixed both of those. I was able to load in, and I couldn't call an elevator. So I would try to get to the spaceport, and the elevators wouldn't show up.
0.
Jeez. So yeah, I haven't been able to get in there and try the refueling yet. I tried it again. Just
Obsidian Ant kind of did a video talking about it. It has some things to worry about.
well, I would like to practice it in the PTU, because I know there are times when you have to shut the valves and things like that, and I'd really like to practice all of that, because when someone comes on my stream and asks me how they do it, I'd like to be able to tell them instead of going, "Rrr." I mean, I pride myself on helping people, or if I don't know the answer, finding someone who does, or directing them to someone who does. So it kind of irks me when I can't either give the information or get them on a path to get the information. But yeah, I mean, I have the Starfarer fueled and ready to rock and roll, but just waiting on the PTU to become fixed enough where I can jump into a ship. And I wanted to try out the river too. I flew down to the river the other day, 2 days ago, and was about to hop out of the ship when the server 30k'd.
Oh, by the way, with the river thing, it works for all water. Walk around in all water now.
Oh, so they fixed it for all water, even Hurston's.
Yep.
Then.
Yep.
Nice.
Every water. You can even walk into it like you can go underwater.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You have to have a helmet on.
Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense. I took the 400i out there. I thought I would, kind of play around with it, check the water out, and then maybe see if I could, like, make the 400i look like it was a boat. You know what I mean?
One back up. I actually like the 400i.
I love the 400i. I'm just like right now, you know my mentality. A ship has to serve a purpose, and right now the 400i is like, I'm eye candy. I mean, it's kind of nice to have eye candy, but still, it's just like, I'm eye candy.
You go right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, looks like it's time to GTFO. I didn't start my quantanium timer. Oh no! So Creepa, if you go back out to the Halo, I'm not going to be there because I'm headed back to Crew L1. But if you set your path for Arc L3 and interrupt quantum when you're about 12 million miles from Arc L3, 11,500,000, somewhere in there, you'll be in the air in Halo. So. Because I'm about to leave and set for Crew L1, and if you are still quantuming to me, it's gonna loop you around to go to Crew L1. So you may want to interrupt quantum. You hold B to interrupt quantum, by the way, and then set your path for Arc L3, as I said,
Quantum travel engaged.
and interrupt quantum by holding B. When you're about 12 million, 11 million, 500,000, somewhere in there out.
Shields off. Shields on.
This is fun. Oh.
Well, Creepa, thanks for coming in. I'm glad I could share some information with you. I would definitely love to mine with you again in the future if you want to. Group mining is a blast. I love it when we get good groups out here. It works really... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'll deafen. I'm talking to my chat.
Okay. So group mining is a blast. It's absolute fun. Works really well when you get somebody who can go out there and scout and find the quantanium rocks. So that's much more fun.
I carry 262 now.
Okay.
Yeah, when you hit 300.
I might as well just come out, get out of turret just for a week to get the map's changed.
Yeah, you want to ride in?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, she's asleep over here beside me. Oh, cute. She's got her little. Oh, she heard me. She woke up. She had her little paws pulled up like a little rabbit.
Right.
My little
I had to
baby.
give the titties their treat.
Somebody gave him treats right away. Was it Claire Bear? I think Claire Bear gave him treats right away. April 13th, the Sunday or Saturday closest to April 13th, I'm going to do a special birthday stream for them.
Oh.
Yeah, there'll be kitty treats will be much more frequent, and I'll do something where people can say happy birthday, a little animation plays, and it says happy birthday. And every time someone does happy birthday, they get food. Somebody suggested taking like one of those pate things and doing it like birthday cakes.
Nice.
I don't remember who that was.
If the cats like them.
Some of the pate
Some do.
they like, yeah.
It'd be bad, you set it up and the cat's like, really, Dad? I don't like this. Take it away.
Right. Away with you, peasant. This is not what I requested. But I typically do birthday streams. I normally do a giveaway. I just haven't decided what to do this time. I know once I hit 30 followers on Trovo, I'll be doing a giveaway.
Is that just a different
Yeah, what's up?
company that's doing that?
Here
Good, Claire.
is the link for you to save for later for the birthday stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Okay, they're going to impound
I
my
just
vehicle.
found that
Oh,
Trovo
no.
site. Wow, I can see why you're curious.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Yeah, well, I want to check it out because I'm almost there where I can monetize it and see if it's going to be viable. I mean, it may not be worth it. I don't know. But I mean,
Initiating ship storage
Absolutely.
procedure.
won't know until I try
Please
it.
vacate the area.
And I need to
Thank you
get
for your
more
cooperation.
followers. I've got the other requirements met. So it's just the followers is what I need now. So I decided that I was going to do something where when I get 30 followers on Trovo, I do a giveaway. Make sure we're good. Good?
Pagan.
Yes?
Pagan.
Yes?
Have you ever done a technology stream instead of a game stream?
Another con.
Yes. Yeah, I've done a tutorial
Howdy.
stream on voice attack.
Right? Okay.
Mhm.
What about watching you build a board or something?
Ron told me I should do one where I build drones or fix drones or something, because I also do drones. Well, I used to do drones. I thought about doing one where I was working in Linux. I've got a Raspberry Pi that I need to do some work on, and I thought about live streaming that. You know, having like the PuTTY terminal open over here and just kind of doing something like that.
I just as a modder for science streamers,
Mhm.
if gaming isn't getting you anybody,
Mm-hmm.
try switching your categories. Try doing something else if you can. If you
Sure.
can, if you can make a stream where we watch you do something, we're looking at your hands actually on a board doing something. That might attract different people.
True. I've
Maybe
done.
in the science and technology or the just chatting category. Somebody see you
Yeah.
playing with something, be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
I've done what I call print and plays before, where I would 3D print
There you go.
something,
Hi.
Yep.
and I would play Star Citizen, and then in a corner you would see the printer printing
Yep.
something. It's called a print
There you
and
go.
play. Those are fun. Hey, Yoy, how are you doing? I don't know. I haven't watched the video yet, but we're gonna go. How long is Dynex? And do I think Dynex will be done before they release an update? Dynex is almost 3 days. That would be done
We're done with that
Thursday.
mission. It's worth 17 million plus 5 stars. Oh.
We're gonna do Pharaon.
Yeah, I wouldn't take any of the chances. But
Yeah, I mean the PTU's in pretty shitty state, but we have seen them push it to live early too,
yes.
and they
I
are
see that.
overdue. They should have released it 5 days ago. Creepa, you found a 33%er. That's awesome. I will quantum to you and help you crack it if you want.
Who is this creeper and how did they smell quantanium?
I know, right? We need to get them. We should have had them out there when I started.
Yeah.
Little ass
Yeah, I
almost found 2 of them. 2 of them, and I found 1. I'm jealous right now, Creepa. It's like a quantanium bloodhound. You're always good at finding them too, by the way.
I used to be able to
Mm-hmm.
really jump out of quant and first rock 40%er.
Yep.
I do feel like they nerfed the rocks. Like it.
I
it
think so,
feels
too.
like it.
I really do. I really think so because it doesn't seem like it's as fast as it was.
You know, I kind of wish they would be more open about that. Let us.
Right? You know, the numbers were a little too high. We had to make some adjustments. You know, something. But I guess with all the fallout that happened with the mining nerf and in Elite Dangerous, they're probably like, don't say a fucking word. Miners get real pissed
would
off
rather
when you do that.
Here's the thing. I would rather we let know from them other than finding out ourselves. That just makes
True.
it worse.
Well, honestly, do you think they'd tell us? I mean, look at how long trading was broken. And they didn't say nothing. Hey, Mist.
Mentioning trading when that
Alright.
guy was doing testing on the PT.
Hey, Mist, the Class A. I don't have the whole A.
Now I want to find the cutter and take it
You know,
down.
Pagan, how much is the freelancer?
In the store, 110. In the game, I don't remember.
Jesus. You know, here's another thing that's gonna piss me off when this shit goes live.
Mhm.
When was the last time they added like new ships in
All right, thanks,
viable
Ortho.
game?
It's been a while. They've been lagging behind.
For sure.
Not
The next one I
Pappy.
got is a 66.
Pappy made a comment about that actually that they had been lagging behind. That they were going to push some. Mist, how the hell are you?
Why am I a 400?
The PTU has been real struggling. Mist. The first you couldn't load in, then you couldn't spawn ships. Yeah, I bet. There's a lot going on, buddy. You got a lot going on. And then I couldn't get elevators to spawn at New Babbage. Oh, where the hell is my ship? Bad form. How's the wife and kids, Miss? Everybody doing okay? Creep, I need to repair my ship, and I'll come out there and help you pop that rock. Hell, that'll be $500,000 you made tonight. They can't wait to get back to Texas. Yeah, I'll bet. Your house is done, isn't it? Or just about done? I seem to recall your house should be due to be done or almost done by now. Almost awesome. I'm so happy for you, man. I really am. Got to repair. The 4th. Oh, that's great. That is great. You're right there, dude. Not even 30 days. Oop, bye, little space dude is popping his head around in circles. Alright, let's repair.
Systems on.
Thanks to dipshit bouncing off a rock. Ooh. Can't blame the cats on that one. That was all me.
Engines on.
52.
50%.
Rush.
Okay.
They wanted to get in there and try the refueling with the Starfarer, but like I said, can't get in and get to a ship to spawn it. Maybe tomorrow, I'm hoping. Because I'd love to try the Starfarer out.
Oh, not very much.
Hydrogen fuel 100%. Landing gear up.
Let's set our path. Got it.
Thank you. And please
Yep,
visit
there's our goodbye message, and now we're good.
Oh, it's so nice to come here and not have a repair bill. Oh, it's so nice not spend $1 million in repairs. 22, 23, 24, 24.5 million. Oh no, total 12.5 million. Sorry. And 0 repairs. Paint work. That's it. Not worried about paint.
58. Rush.
Okay.
Almost there, Creepo.
Let's go for it. Let's. Last time I tried a CZ, I was in a vulture trying to fight cutters and anacondas, and I ended up running because I couldn't take down anyone's shield. In an unengineered vulture, by the way.
Was that the one where your canopy was gone?
That was the first time my canopy gone. I've lost my canopy and my anaconda 3 times.
This one is 60. Greetings, Commando.
What's
up? Hey, Mist, how the hell are you? It's good to hear. It's good to hear your voice again, man. I hope you're doing okay.
Turn this off. Push this up.
It's automatic in this channel.
It may not be for him. I think he's in the streamer group, actually.
Oh, is he in the streamer group?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I pushed push to talk, so now I gotta hold down the button to talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's in the
I'll
streamer
look real
group.
quick. I will look real quick.
He should be if he's not.
He's a
Oh,
moderator. So
there
yeah.
you go. There you go. All right, let me get in position and I'll crack it. And now, Creepa, after I crack this and get it into the medium-sized rocks, do you want to try breaking one to see if you can do it with the stock laser? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you don't think you can, then that's fine. I mean, I'd rather not lose the quantanium, but I mean, if you think you can, I mean, you can always try it. And if it starts becoming a problem, just cut your mining laser and back off. But I know I'm going to have to do... I know I'll have to do the initial crack. Okay. Let me crack one open, and then what I'd recommend is try one with a lower percentage, because the less quantanium in that rock, the more stable it is. Quantanium is very unstable.
All right, Jack. Let me go to the I got 30 days. Hang on. Angle off this way. You wanna go? Can you share the mission with me, possibly?
Here we go.
Wait, what did you say?
Alright.
Okay,
These aren't even wing missions. Oh. See. Okay, I'm headed to the carrier now because in order to get those missions, I have to switch ships to even go get them, and then I can switch back and go kill things.
Wait, you have to be in a cargo ship to be able to take the cargo wing missions?
No.
Negative.
The station in which the missions are being given only accepts medium pads at the largest size, and I'm in a large.
Gotcha. I was like, oh, that's a weird limitation, but okay.
No, it's an outpost is why.
Gotcha, yeah.
Is it on the other side of the ring? I think that's on the other side.
Alright, so Creepa, what I'm going to do after we crack this rock and get it into the smaller sections,
It is.
I'm going to target it with my mining laser at 0 power so that it gives you the bonuses for my Lancet head and those Vox modules. So what that's going to do is make it easier for you to crack it. I'm going to be at 0%. You're going to do the work, but I'm going to give you the bonuses from my mining laser, okay?
Oops.
So let's go with this guy right here. Target that one for me. See if you can pop it. I'm hitting it with my mining laser, so it's taking the end and instability down and giving you a bonus. So you might be able to pop it all by yourself, actually.
Oh, Johnny's playing Space Engineers.
Johnny.
Trying to.
Nice work.
Are you in Parrot's Head, Johnny?
Space Engineers.
Are you in Parrot's Head, Johnny?
In an elite, I am.
You are. Do you want a ride back to the bubble to help unload my carrier?
When is this happening?
Sometime tonight.
I'll probably be off. I don't know how long it'll be out.
Okay.
Nice work. Nice work. Okay. So now we're going to see if we can find any other quantanium rocks to pop here. Let's see what this one is. All right, not that one.
Oh, this is
Go ahead.
50 or something.
So is this one?
Oh, here you go. This one's a 100% quantanium rock, so it's going to be a little more unstable, but I think you've got it. Give her a try. I don't know if you're hitting the same rock I am or not. I don't think you are. I think you're hitting a different rock. Yeah, try it again. There you go. I'm on the same one you're on now. I'm sorry. Difference of perspective. There you go. You got it. Nicely done. Look at you. Okay, there's a 100%er just past it. I don't know if you can get a laser on it or not. Why don't I pop it? Because I think the rocks are going to be in the way. There you go. There you go. You got it.
Sorry, Clara, I was trying to avoid you.
Yep.
You zigged when I zagged. It's like, oh.
Server's laggy a little bit.
$47.
So, Miss, did you hear about that new ship? The Expanse. It's a refinery ship. Looks like it's about prospector size.
It's bigger than the Prospector.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about 25 to 30% bigger.
Nice.
Us
Well, that's
space
good.
I think
girls
it's a
have to
little
stick
bit
together.
longer by like maybe
Holy shit, missed.
how long, but it
Dude, thank you. That's crazy. You didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. You just gifted
We really
8 subs.
appreciate
Wow,
the
dude, that is
support.
awesome. Thank you. Creeper, you're good to go. It's all correct. Hoover and go sell, buddy. Nice. Yoy got one, Young got one, Jack got one, Clareberg got one.
Yep.
We don't know yet, Miss. All we know is that they had a short video on YouTube talking about it. Basically a hype video. The information was that it was a refinery ship. And they kind of mentioned the Prospector dropping cargo bags and the Expanse grabbing them to process the ore inside. So basically, it was a lot of tease and a lot of hype. We don't know price point yet. So we will see.
I'd say it'd be like $200 around that area.
10K. Oh my God, Wing Commander. Oh my
Also,
God.
I think it holds 8 bags. Those drop bags.
Yeah. The Prospector has 6, doesn't it? Doesn't the Prospector have 3 on each side, I think?
51%.
Oh, I can look and tell right now, actually, because, oh, it has 4. It's got 2 on each side.
Yeah, I think the other one has 8 or 6. I'll have to look at the picture of it.
Yeah, the Prospector's got 2 saddlebags on each side, so 4. So if the Expanse holds 8, then that's 2 Prospector loads. Nice find, Creeper.
Jack, which system do we need to be in? The one you're in or the one I'm in?
Want to hear something funny, Pagan?
What's that?
Now you know I have a Belgian Malinois, right?
You have a what?
A Belgian Malinois. It's a canine police dog.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen the movie Dog yet. Got the same dog. That's a dog.
I haven't seen a movie yet, but I think Mrs. B probably has.
So
Mhm.
it's just me and her at the house, right? Empty. She's never been alone because Belgian Malinois are very athletic and agility, and they like to be around people.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday. Get home. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I don't see piss. I don't see shit anywhere. What? This ain't normal.
Mm-hmm.
So I take her outside. She's not peeing or shit. I'm like, what's going on? So about 2 a.m. I get ready to go to bed. I go upstairs, get in bed, and there's shit and piss in my bed. I was fucking pissed.
Oh no!
I got mad as hell because I left her home and she pissed and shit in my bed.
Are you full, Creeper? Because if you are, I'm going to hoover this last bit of quantanium before I head out. There's more quantanium here, but I don't know if you're full or not.
Rush. This one's 36.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to hoover this and follow you then. I need to shut down stream here in a hot minute anyway. I mean, it's almost 12:30 and I've got to shower and go to work in the morning. So, this will be a good way to end it. Thanks for the quantanium. Crew L1. Oh, you ain't got to wait on me. Go ahead and go. You got quantanium time, and yeah, no worries, no worries. If I would love to mine with you again if you want. I mean, if you got what you need, I totally get it. But I love mining with people. It's a blast. No pun intended.
Has Ron been on?
Ron has been fighting shingles. He can't wear a headset very long at all. He's been popping in when he can on Discord, but he's in a fair amount of pain. Forays. We're going to GTFO. And crew L1 set. Oh, duh. Get out of the mining seat first, Dippy-doo.
All right, boss man, I'll let you go. I gotta be up early. Gotta work another probably 13, 14 hours tomorrow. But
oof, duh. Well, thank you for coming in, and I really do appreciate you gifting those subs, man. I do.
Yep, no problem.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Yep.
Oh, I see what I'm doing.
Creeper, you do have a quantanium timer running down there, buddy. You're probably going to want to make your way to station.
We can talk about the milk crate.
There we go. Oh, that's crazy. I was still showing you sitting out here and you were gone. That is nuts. I was like, why is he just sitting there? The timer's ticking. And he was already gone.
I got 33 here, Rush.
No. I have a 51.
Right.
You can get
Deploy
some good
cross-sector
rocks.
with it.
Oh, am I gonna pass Creeper? No.
Quantum travel.
Jack says, you know, I like the cute little animation you get to watch when you equip and unequip a weapon, but it slows me down too much.
It slows down so much.
Yeah.
Oh man, once you hit elite, it should stop.
Yeah. Or just have an option to turn it on and off in the settings.
Yeah.
That'd be even better.
Yeah, Jack, I'm waiting on it to get here. I got the 10-minute counter when I was leaving, and I looked up at the clock. I was like, oh, I only got 4 minutes to wait.
Quantum travel engaged.
There's her
Quantum
pointy
travel
rock.
complete.
That pointy rock's always there.
Rocking to the point.
Absolutely. Space popos. I saw the space popos.
%50.
Lower landing gear.
Gear is down.
Landing gear down.
Mine's a 57.
Now, Creepa, if you do decide that you want to party up with people and mine and get some help or get some tips, tutorials, some information, our Discord server has Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky, Star Citizen, Cyberpunk sections in there. A lot of the people in that Discord server play Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen or Star Citizen itself. So you're more than welcome to join us there on that Discord server if you want. We would welcome you. The voices you're hearing now are people in that Discord server. So there's a wealth of information in there.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Look at that. Now let's start our refinery order.
Give me my ship so I can go kill things.
Kill all the things.
Oh yeah, Jack and I are stacked on missions right now.
Good deal. One of these nights I'll just have to do the engineering thing.
Oh, yeah. You say one night, no, it's gonna take you multiple. It's gonna take you multiple
be
nights,
weeks.
Pagan.
I've done some of it already, so
I spent 4 days gathering materials
yeah.
to do all the engineering.
I don't think I've got that kind of patience.
It's
Which
not
is exactly
something-
why I stopped it before. I'm like, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Jack says, every time Pagan says, quote, the voices you are hearing, end quote, I always think of Jurassic Park, quote, the voice you're hearing is Richard Kiley. We spread no...
No expense.
Yeah. All right, so do I have the conflict zones? Need points of interest. One of these do I need to go to? Oh. Is it?
What the fuck did my guy
31.
just pull up his map? He just stops for no reason and is like, I think I'll stop here on the catwalk and pull up the map and look at it. Uh-oh, we have an NPC convention here. What, no one's aggressively T-posing everyone else? Gotta go around. Bastards.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome. Finding everything all right?
I was looking at conflict zones, and Jack says the high, which is what I assumed. He said, "You're engineered now. We don't fuck with the mediums."
Alright, so I'm gonna have 2 orders to pick up here. Look at that!
I want to kill the Liberty Party, right? That's who I'm after.
Somebody redeem kitty treats. Where's my kitties?
Gold Travel Solutions.
There's 2. Where's the 3rd?
Okay.
There we go, guys.
I can't read.
Come on over here. You want your treats? Come on. Come on. What? You guys don't want them? Oh, you guys are uncooperative as hell. They're going to the other side. Little assholes.
Well, I'll be there first, so I can start shooting the right team first.
There we go.
Get my pip set.
Now, your sister needs a couple more, because you guys have got 4 each.
66.
Thank you, Yo. I appreciate it.
Nothing on my radar. Oh, there they are.
There we go. They all got treats. Okay.
Wait, we want to...
Yep. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, showing up in the channel, joining the stream. Sorry. Getting tired. When I get tired, my voice gets a little hoarse. I will try to stream again on... Well, I'm going to stream again on Wednesday. I'll try to stream Star Citizen. We're going to try to get into the PTU this time. See if we can get that going. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Let's get into Twitch and find someone who is playing Star Citizen and give them a raid. Anyone have any suggestions of someone to raid? I'm happy to follow suit. Otherwise, we're going to see if we can find somebody with a minimal amount of viewers and just jump at it. We have Kaiser Sosa. I think I've raided Kaiser Sosa before. Let's give them a raid, unless someone's got any suggestions. Nope. Okay. Well, I appreciate you folks. Y'all have a good night, and hopefully I will see you Wednesday. There we go. Raid is starting. I'll meet you guys in there.